Hey y'all, it's AP back with another video. Yesterday I just posted my announcement on Instagram that I am transferring and it exploded. I had people messaging me, I had people calling me, I had lots of people sharing my post and saving my post, and so I just wanted to come on here and address why I am transferring, what made me decide to transfer, and everything like that. So South Carolina has always been my home. I've lived here my entire life, all 19 years. I have not moved anywhere. My parents have never talked about moving because they just love it here so much. Well, mainly my dad, but it has not even gone into a thought of us ever moving. And so when it came time for me to apply to colleges, I was not thrilled that I was applying to USC. It was not my first choice. And so I applied just to apply because that's where my parents went. My best friend was going there. I was doing it as like a safe school, I guess. And so it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm so excited that I got in kind of thing, or I'm so excited that I'm applying. And so after all of that, USC did not accept me, which I kind of expected because my grades and everything were perfect. I had a 3.99 GPA, but my SAT scores were not good. I went to a tech school for a semester and then I applied and got into USC for the spring 2019. So I got to USC in the spring and I moved into a dorm and I met an amazing person, Krista, who was my roommate, and she was my roommate for this fall as well. And so I got there, I started classes, and I joined Gamma Phi because I wanted to make the best out of the situation that I was going through. I was going through a lot of medical stuff. I wasn't exactly ecstatic about going to USC in the first place, but I did it to be close to my doctors and to be close to my family. And so I started my semester and I joined a sorority. I wanted to give USC a fair chance, so I wanted to be involved the best that I could. And so that's why I ended up joining the sorority, and I met some really amazing people while I was in it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go through with it. I'm gonna stay for the rest of the semester. I'm just gonna see how it goes. And obviously over the summer I got to represent my sorority in Oklahoma for our conference, but I felt like something was missing. I wasn't excited. And when, like I was saying, my university, when I was in Oklahoma, I wasn't really excited or happy that I was saying USC. And so that kind of triggered something for me. I was like, maybe I shouldn't be here anymore. So fall semester begins and I'm taking all of my classes and I've moved into my apartment, and my apartment was terrible. I had just had surgery. I was not allowed to move in anything physically on my own. My parents and my boyfriend at the time had to do it. And so like I would have to like sit on my bed and just like tell them where to put stuff and everything, because I was not allowed to do anything. And because I did that and I saw where I was living, I was not happy. It was not what I expected at all. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try and make the best of it. But because of where I lived, I was not happy at all. And then I was not happy about being at USC really. And so like that kind of added on to each other. And then the first 2 weeks of school started and I realized I did not want to be in Gamma Phi anymore. So I dropped Gamma Phi because there was a lot of stuff going on that I was told and I was not happy about it, and I did not feel like Gamma Phi was the place for me, so I dropped. So that added on to it as well, because I felt like I lost a lot of friends, and I did, because I dropped. And I have a few that continuously keep talking to me and we're friends, and I'm happy about that, but a lot of them stopped talking to me because of that, which is fine. I mean, it's their decision. But so then I joined ESA, the service sorority that my best friend was in, and that was honestly the best decision I ever made, was going through with ESA, because it was so much fun, and it still is a whole lot of fun. I loved the entire experience with them, especially because I got to share it with my best friend, and I thought it was so great. And the sorority itself is amazing. The community work that we do is just, it's top notch for me. But I still did not feel like something was there, that I was missing something. And then I was looking back at the semester a couple days ago, and it was academics. I had a terrible semester. I had a horrible professor for one class and a horrible professor for another class, and so that really hurt me, because I really loved both of those classes. They were perfect for my major. I was an international studies major, but I just changed it to history, and so I just had some really horrible professors, and they were not at all supportive in any sort of way. You would think that the professors would try to help build their students up for success, but they didn't. And it was just not a good experience, and I started to get sick more. And so I went through and I registered with disability services because of it, and I was able to drop 2 of those classes, so I wasn't involved in them anymore. But I still wasn't getting better, so I ended up doing the hardship withdrawal for medical reasons. And so I have not actually been a student at USC since the beginning of November. So that itself added on to it. So I had all those. Now I'm up to 5 things of this semester and how it made me want to transfer. And so the reason that all of this, I guess, happened, or the reason that I decided to transfer, was because of all of that, because I did not feel like it was my home, that the academics were for me, that I needed something better or stronger or something. And then once my grandma started to get sick, I really realized that I was trying to continue to make it better, to try to stay here so that way I could be there for her and for my family and for my friends. And then once she passed away, that was it. I knew that I did not want to be in South Carolina anymore. I didn't want to be at USC. I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to be somewhere that I could be happy. And so I talked it over with my parents, talked it over with Kennedy, because I knew that once I told her that I was leaving, it would hurt both of us, because I haven't experienced the first day of school or a different school without her in 6 years, and that's like big. So I talked with them about it. I talked to God, and I made the decision that I am going to transfer. And so while I'm in Disney, I will be deciding where I'm going to transfer to. I have no idea where I'm going to go, but I just know that I want to go somewhere that I will find my place, because that is the biggest thing, is to find your place, find your people, and I just have to figure out where that is. And so for the fall of 2020, I'm pretty sure is when I'm going to transfer. I'm going to go through the DCP. I'm still going to represent USC, but then after that, during my time in Florida, is when I am going to transfer. And I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going. I have no idea. So I just have to figure all of it out. But I'm very thankful for the support that I have of my family, my friends, all of you, because I have had so many people message me and be like, I'm so happy for you, you need to go and find your own place, I wish you the best, everything like that. So I guess it's time to find my next adventure. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas. Love y'all.